They miss you every night. I know this might seem shocking to you right now. You might be thinking, how can they miss me when I've already shown so much interest in them? They know I want them. We're no longer in contact. And if they genuinely miss me every night, they could simply reach out because they already know how I feel. After all of this, how is it possible that they miss me, and that too, every single night? I know this is probably your story right now. It may have more details that I haven't mentioned, but in the bigger picture, this is what you're thinking. And that's completely okay. If I were in your place, I would probably think the same way. My logical mind would also interfere by giving me reasons why they couldn't possibly miss me. It would remind me of past incidents, the mistakes I made, our compatibility issues, constant comparisons with others, and so much more. It would give me thousands of reasons to convince me that they've already moved on. But what if none of that is actually true? What if the opposite is true? What if the person you're missing is missing you too? Well, that can happen. Out of millions of possibilities, this could be one of them. Your logical mind may deny it today, but later it might start showing you signs that they're probably missing you. And eventually, you may even receive a confession that they missed you too. You just have to unlock that possibility. And you can do that by making a few changes. Now, the changes I'm talking about are not physical changes. They're not manipulation tactics, woo-woo practices, or magic tricks. The results may feel magical, but honestly, they're not. So stay with me for the next few minutes, because what I'm about to share could change the way you look at your situation. Now, to make this happen, where they want you, miss you, and think about you, you have to change yourself internally. Yes, I know you've heard this many times if you've watched manifestation videos. But what exactly do you have to change? And how do you do it? That's what we're going to talk about. Changing yourself is not about taking huge steps or committing to a ritual for months just because I told you to, or because you heard it from another creator. You have to change yourself because you're fed up with your current situation. You're fed up with how people behave around you. And most importantly, you're fed up with the character you're playing. Now, for a moment, imagine you're playing a simulation game. In this game, you get a mission where your character has to climb ladders, cross mountains, break walls, and fight other characters to complete the mission. The only problem is your character is out of shape and unfit. So every time you start the mission, you're only able to complete 40% of it, and then the mission fails. But you're not in the mood to give up. You keep trying and failing, but you don't change the character. After a few months of trying, you start saying the game is faulty and not made for you. But then you see another player successfully complete that mission. You ask how they did it, and they tell you there were side missions you had to complete, first missions that made the character fit enough to perform the actions required to get past that 40% barrier. So now you go back, complete those side missions, and within a few hours, you finish the main mission. Now ask yourself, was the game faulty, or was your approach the real problem? Now leave the game and think about life. Life is also like a game where you've been given a character. This character is yours for a certain number of years, and then it disappears, maybe due to illness, maybe because the body becomes less efficient over time, or maybe due to an accident or some unforeseen event. Whatever the reason, the point is this: you've been given this character. Most of you are using this character unconsciously. You're operating on a routine based on past beliefs that are deeply ingrained in your consciousness. These beliefs shape your habits, actions, and lifestyle. And behind all of this is your identity. Identity is what you have to change. It's because of your identity that you behave the way you do around people. It's because of your identity that you connect with certain people and reject others. It's because of your identity that you like some people and dislike others. It's because of your identity that you support a particular political view. And most importantly, it's because of your identity that some people fall in love with you while others ghost you. Right now, what's happening is that your identity has certain limitations. Maybe your identity tells you that you're not enough, that you're not their type, that you're not attractive, or even that you're a bad person. There are many beliefs you may have identified with due to your past experiences. But the good news is this can be changed. I was scrolling through a reel and there was a Jim Carrey quote that said, "Depression happens when you're playing a character in life." When he tried to go back and play Jim Carrey, he got depressed. Now he don't try to do that anymore. Depression is your body saying, I don't want to be this character anymore. This avatar you've created in the world is too much for me. You should think of the word depression as deep rest. Now, I'm not saying you're depressed. What I'm saying is that the character you're playing doesn't match what you want. Maybe you want them to miss you, but the character you're playing is someone who is too available and desperate. Think about someone who is deeply missed. Ask yourself why they are missed and what kind of identity they have. You'll get many answers. All you have to do is align with that identity and embody it. This same idea is shared by many people using different words, but they all mean the same thing. Change your inner world. Change your vibration. Change your energy. Stay in the state of the wish fulfilled. Shift your identity. Embody a new state of being. All of these phrases are pointing to one thing: change your identity. Now, how do you do that? There are different practices and frameworks developed by different people. Some of them are sold as courses or programs, but the foundation of all of them is the same. Imagination creates your reality. You have to use the power of imagination to bring the desired changes into your life. Imagine already having the outcome and live from that place. This can be done through visualization, feelings, affirmations, guided meditations, scripting, and other techniques. There are many methods, but the foundation remains the same. Your imagination creates your reality. Even if I offer a course or program, the foundation would still be the same. What would differ is the method, what works for me and others, what's easier to follow, and what can bring noticeable changes within a few days. But again, the foundation doesn't change, and you have to stay consistent. You have to be disciplined. The biggest problem is that people know what to do and how to do it, but they still don't do it. They try for 1 or 2 days, then stop, or they keep switching methods. The real issue is discipline. And the reason they lack discipline is because they don't know why they're doing it. The why is unclear. Once you gain clarity on why you want something, everything changes. Your actions change, your thoughts change, your identity begins to shift. The techniques no longer feel like a chore, they start to feel natural. And you become consistent in maintaining your desired state, which once felt difficult. So my point is this: ask yourself why you want this desire. I'm not saying to invalidate your desire. I'm saying to understand it. Why do you want them to miss you? Why do you want them to think about you? Why do you want them to become obsessed with you? You'll uncover some eye-opening answers that reveal your current self-concept and identity. And once you become aware of it, you can change it. So, in a nutshell, if you want them to miss you every night and think about you all the time, you don't have to sit and hope that one day it will happen. You don't even have to do anything with them. It's all about you, your state of being, your story, your identity. Get clear on why you want it, because once you have that clarity, you won't feel conflicted. You won't keep changing paths. And as you shift your inner world, your external reality will reflect that change. The desire you have will become your reality. I hope this brings some positive change into your life. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy manifesting.